doop 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 doop. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What is it that they can do? Hey there, King. How's it going? Yeah, I'm doing the do-dot-ditty while I'm posting my stream. Hope you're having an excellent day today, Mr. King. Just so everybody knows, I am doing the Dragon Age stream today, of course. It is going to be shorter than normal. We are entertaining today. So, and my daughter worked on Thanksgiving, so we're having Thanksgiving dinner today as well. So we will not be doing the full-length stream. But we are going to drive ahead. Slacker, True, welcome aboard. Happy to have you here. Just one more spot to post this, and I can get back into gaming. So yeah, we'll be running a little bit shorter today. Either 2 hours or the completion of the Alienage quest, whichever comes first. I don't want to miss out on time with the family today, as any of you would probably understand, so it's not like I'm saying something that's completely odd to people. And as I said on my Discord, Dragon Age is going to be finished this December. We are definitely going to finish this December, and that means that next week, starting next week, we're going to do 4 hours on Saturdays until we're done. And if we finish it before the end of the month, hey Ranger, welcome aboard. If we finish it before the end of the month, we're going to go through some of the other origin stories, because every different character that you could build has their own prologue to becoming a warden, so that's kind of cool. But starting on New Year's Day, when we come back that Saturday, it's going to be Skyrim Anniversary Edition. So I want to ensure that we finish Dragon Age Origins by then, because I don't want to leave this unfinished. Hope everybody's enjoying their leftover turkey sandwiches.
get started.
All the commotion in here, not a single person in another room said,
Right.
hey, that sounds pretty bad.
On.
Found a key wrapped in a note that seems to indicate something about a shipment of elves. The key is a cheap one, looks likely to belong to an apartment here in the slums. Perhaps Shiani would know more. One elf root and 2 gold. That is a very, very odd combination. Based on the fact that this map doesn't seem to extend, I think that's going to go out the front door. I don't want to walk out in front of the Tevinters who are there.
Right.
Funny how I had to use the key to get in from the outside and the key to get out from the inside. Talk about making a guy jump.
They should be easy.
Wow, somebody's throwing fireballs.
Is it just me? Or do you actually think you have a chance? I can't die with this.
Okay, these women keep exploding when I stab them. That's not normal. And Shani just comes walking up like, oh, did something happen here? I'll just walk on by like I don't see this.
Are you all right? What was in there? Where is everyone?
I know, exploding when you get stabbed is not what you're supposed to do.
Let me see that. What does this even mean? They can't be shipping people, can they? Shipping them where? I don't care why. I just want to find everyone who's missing. But how could they take them away? Wouldn't we see them? They could be moving through the back alleys. There are all sorts of buildings back there. They could be using one as some sort of warehouse, staging area.
Yeah, I like giving my dogs treats on the holidays, too. Very little soft wet food for them, though. I like to keep their teeth clean, and it's tough. Especially one of them doesn't like to have a toothbrush in her mouth.
There are apartments off the alleys. I would go to the back of the hospice and maybe follow the alley from there. If you find any more information, please let me know. I refuse to accept that they're all simply gone.
Okay, very quickly, let's save. My guess is this is the door I want. Okay. I do appear to be in the right place. Let's get ourselves some great bears out here.
Who's there? Stay away! I can't say nothing. Please, just go. I don't want trouble. All right. I saw them take everyone. Took them right out of their beds. Dragged them down the hallways. Baker, the little one's crying. Through the landlord's old office. They go in there, they never come back. I saw him. They marched him through the hall with a bunch of others, all tied together like pack mules. Every few days, they come back. It's like a parade, a silent one. Men and women and children. You have to go. They'll be back soon. They'll find out I talked and they'll take me too.
Exactly,
Please,
Ranger.
just go.
That's right, King. All hail, Great Bear. He will lead us to victory. Okay. Ahead is a group of enemies. The sound effects aren't too bad. Nothing else in here. After we win this fight here, we're going to need to put our bears away.
Warp nosy one, aren't you? We'll fix that.
Cross me and you shall...
Okay, you run over here. You run over here. You run over here. You run over there. And you go over there. And you go over there. Everybody go.
Ready for action.
Wipe them out.
For a second, I thought I might be fighting Great Bear. That would not be good. Lots of those saw swords in here.
Right.
Oh, yeah. You bears take a nap. Let's give the bears a chance to refresh. Great Bear is the MVP. He leads us to victory. And welcome aboard, Mark. Hope you're having an excellent Saturday. It sounds absolutely awful, whatever's happening to these people. There's nobody here, though. There's one sick elf and one guy rummaging in the hallway, and no Tevinter people at all. Through the door. Into the alienage.
What's this? Another shipment already? We weren't... Wait. You're no Tevinter. Who are you supposed to be? What? No, you're not. There's no body relieving us until midnight. Quick, get them, hurry!
There's not that many of them, but there's some way over there. So I'm going to bring out Great Bear. You can bring out Lesser Bear. Oh no, I want a Great Bear out. That's everybody. I can't even see Alienage, but I'm stunned. Okay. Regular Bear can go... Well, he's stunned too. What about Great Bear? Great Bear can go fight, right? No, he's stunned too. And you're stunned. What did they do that stunned us all? I don't think I've ever seen non-mages stun in a group like that before. Alright, Great Bear, go fuck him up. Lesser Bear, take him down. You're doing fine. You work on him. You work on him.
Victory shall be mine! ready.
Lesser Bear, do your job. Great Bear, kick his ass.
Time for a little cleanup. Here we go.
Ah, scatter shot affects the entire party even if they're not in the same area.
They'll never know what hit them.
Alright, quickly dismiss the bears.
On.
Well, you know, not being a holiday kind of guy, I used to be that way when I was younger. I used to work all the shifts I could on holidays. It made it so that guys who had families and didn't want to work didn't have to. Figured it was something nice I could do, you know? Well, so long as he doesn't become a karma chameleon, that's a great name. I don't think I need to save just yet. Ah, cancel that.
Right.
What is the meaning of this? We were told that there would be no interference from the authorities. You will regret this, you know. Believe it or not, we've been given dispensation to do our business here. The humans talk a great deal about how very wrong slavery is. But isn't it funny how quickly the smell of gold overcomes such ideals? I am no fool. I can see that you are capable. So be it. I will let Caladrius deal with you while I fetch the Regent's men. I suggest you leave while you still can.
Trap. Trap. Trap.
It's a trap! 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 Oh, Great Bear, come and work with us. And hopefully you can get through the door this time.
On.
Nothing else in here. Open the door and charge in. You're not going to stand in the door. Nope. And then Morrigan can go right there. I know I told you to get in the room.
This should be easy enough.
Very much easy enough. George is a good, solid name. Wow, it looks like we got a lot of folks ahead. Looks like it's time for the bears to lead the way. Alright, everybody come here. Hopefully Great Bear's not in his way. Why did I stop?
Weapons at the ready.
Alright, Great Bear is in need of healing.
Time for a little cleanup.
Great Bear is going to go down, but he will have started the fight for us.
Wipe them out! That all you got?
They'll never know what hit.
Be careful!
Why are you just not attacking? Even more fighting gonna be in the next room. BG, how's it going? Welcome aboard. We all float down here, Mark. We'll borrow the wolf. He's behind everybody, so now everybody's got to get into the room.
Weapons at the ready.
Everybody push in. There we go. You go kill him. You help the wolf. You make him cold.
Victory shall be mine.
Didn't I just tell you to attack him? The little wolf doesn't like to play nice with others. Or the little bear.
They'll never know what.
I forgot I still had a bow in my hand.
As you wish.
Okay, the bear couldn't come into the room. Dismiss your bear.
Let's get started.
I wonder if the people in the next room noticed his head come through the door. Alright, you bring out a wolf. And I can level up, so let's do that before we go into the next room. Do I need to improve any of my scores for any of my abilities? No. So I can choose. I think I'm going to give myself a little extra damage, a little extra cunning, and a little extra health. Now we'll save. Everybody stay still. Let the wolf go first. Okay, it's saved. That means I don't want the wolf to go first.
I am Caladrius, and you, I assume, must be the Grey Warden I've heard so much about. One can hardly get a word out of the Regent besides Warden these days. It's surpassed even gold in popularity.
This guy over here took his time taking his sword out. This guy was ready when we walked in, but this guy's like, well, I'm going to let them talk for a bit. Oh, he's talking to the Warden.
Yes, you would be curious about that, wouldn't you? I've heard that you're trying to erode Logain's support. It must be a difficult task.
VG,
like washing away a mountain. Perhaps you could
when we
use some
finish
help.
this, I think I have enough time to do the alternate origins for all the other characters, but on January 1st, we're starting Skyrim Anniversary Edition.
Sarcasm is beneath us both, my dear Warden. Truth be told, there was always a limit to how long we were going to be able to operate here. We've paid for many of Logain's troops, but once the Landsmeet is done, we become inconvenient. So, here is my offer. 100 sovereigns from you for a letter with the seal of the Terran of Guaren upon it, implicating him in all of this. Then, we leave a few days earlier than planned with our profits and remaining slaves unharmed.
Tis a reasonable enough starting offer.
I feel dirty. We're not considering this, are we?
So, do we have a deal? Even you must admit it's much better than resorting to barbarism, yes?
Let's see what my counteroffer is. Because if my counteroffer is you leave with no slaves, I don't mind paying him off to leave.
Interesting. Oh, no, that won't do. These elves are worth... Well, the entire trip isn't profitable without them, I'm afraid. Have you anything else to suggest? Now, that's not much of a deal, is it? Let's do this the hard way, then. Men, shall we?
Okay. You rush over to him. You'll get the help of regular wolf. You rush over to them. And when you get there, you're going to howl. You put him in a crushing prison. You start shooting that one there. I am going that way. Christian, welcome aboard. Fight! I have to pay more attention to Morrigan. You howl. You howl. You shield bash that guy. Because if I don't pay attention to her, she'll run off and do things I don't want her to. Scatter shot. You're kind of important to guard me, so you're going to stay there. Didn't I just tell Alistair to stay up here? What am I doing down here? There's one more spell I have to cast. It's spell might, I believe. And that's going to turn that lower floor into one of the worst places in the world. What the hell? You two are not supposed to be running down there for any reason. Now, Direwolf's going to take some cold damage. Okay, you. Shattering shot. You.
Victory shall be mine! I need help. Time for a little cleanup.
All right, the storm is over. Is that not ready yet? Where's my mind blast? Interrupt his spell.
Enough! Enough! It seems your reputation is an accurate one. I surrender. No, wait! Hear me out, kind sir. Were I to use the life force of the remaining slaves here, I could augment your physical health a great deal. Allow me to leave this place alive, and I would be more than happy to do this little service for you.
An interesting offer, if a tad
Alright, you take care, Mark.
So, is my offer of interest to you, yes? Then, I don't suppose you would consider just letting me go? Ah. Well, that is a shame, isn't it?
There we go.
An elf with no chains. Now that's unexpected. Are you one of them? What happens to us now? Shiani? Did she send you here? Praise the Maker. We will not trespass long on your good graces. Come, everyone. Let's go home.
And look at that, I still get the slaver documents. I doubt that's going to be an increase in armor for her, but let's take a look at that heavy plate. That is an increase, except for the fact that she's got all those resistances. And she doesn't have a full set of heavy plate dragon bone. So she'd lose the set bonus as well. So that spell combination I put in while they were all still down below. Blizzard plus Tempest plus Spell Might. It costs 100. That when you cast the third spell, it costs 100 extra mana. But it creates a spell combo called Storm of the Century, which is why the Tevinter guards were all stuck in place taking damage, because it hampers movement, it hampers attacks, and it does a lot of damage. They don't really, at any point in this game, explain to you how to stack spells into bigger spells. Which is a shame, because that would be something that I think would be a good learning tool in the Circle of Magi.
I'm sorry if I was rude to you before. Andraste's ass, you'd think I'd learned some social graces. Anyway, what I mean by all this is... thank you.
You're welcome. Where is your headman? He must be in his apartment. I think this one is his over here.
Right.
Playing Minecraft with the kids can be fun.
Ah, it's you. Welcome. Please, come in. Tell me, how is Duncan? He's been a friend of mine for many years, yes. From the look on your face, I take it the news is bad.
I'm carrying his sword.
I knew that the Warden suffered great losses at Ostagar, but a few escaped. I had hoped Duncan might be one of them. We've been through outbreaks of pestilence during the war with Orlais. We'll endure. I doubt very much now that the Tevinter intervention would have helped us anyway. He came here, now and then, to look for potential recruits. Perhaps that seems strange to you, but Duncan was a man who knew that talent could emerge in the most unlikely places.
Oh, he found talent in me.
Please, take this. Duncan gave it to me years ago. I suspect you'll put it to better use than I would.
What did he give me? What did he give me? It's probably a weapon. I should look in my inventory more often than I do, because I have no idea which of those things he just gave me. Alright, let's take a look at our journal. Unrest in the Alienage. You've discovered the missing house. Definitely looks like we're headed to the Landsmeet. I wonder where Ben Sigard is. He's probably in one of the bars. Time to leave the alienage. Looks like we got a whole bunch of things to turn in over at the Chanter's board. I gotta find Arl Sigurd. And then I've gotta call the Landsmeet. One of the things that we've gotten very used to in role-playing games is the quest marker telling you where to go on your map.
Magic exists to serve and never.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small.
They're a little
His heart
different.
was strong, and he moved on.
Okay, but what do we got current? Ban Alfstana. Ban Sigurd. And I don't think I'm going to hunt the Blood Mages. They are intentionally difficult.
I was getting to that part. Be careful with that package you made. It's worth knowing.
Let's get started.
Here at the Nod Noble, probably find all of the people I'm looking for. There's Sigurd.
Whoever you are, Wait. I know you. My son described you in great detail. He tells me that I owe you his life. Oswin is my only son. You may ask any reward it is in my power to find. Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet with all the support I can muster. In fact, I'm taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Banorn. I'll speak with her about this at once.
Awesome.
How's your brother?
I'd hoped to see him while I was in town. May I help you? This is Ermenric's.
I used to work with a
Explain
girl
yourself.
who looked almost
My
exactly
brother would
like
no
that.
more part with this ring
Less
than with his
cartoon-like,
head.
though.
Logain? What does my brother have to do with him? A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. Take this with my thanks. It has been in my family since the War of Crowns, crafted for us by the Circle of Magi. An heirloom is a small thing compared to my brother's life.
She rewarded me with an amulet. Now at least I know what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's not that great. Well, if you're going to be yelling "Go Cox," South Carolina's the place to do it.
No.
Looks like it's time to call the Landsmeet.
Right.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven craft.
I like his fine dwarven crap. It's time to call the Landsmeet. I've already arranged the wedding.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the Alienage. What exactly happened there? Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Logain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
Okay. Ironically, I feel like Alistair should fight Loghain, but I think I'm going to.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Bring the A-team. What's she saying now?
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one...
I like the one where she asks, where she says that the Maker will bread their...
This should be easy enough.
I think that one's hilarious. Those who bring harm against his people will be breaded. Those who bring ham.
I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn this nation apart to oppose my lord, and never once tried to understand why he is a hero to Ferelden. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone. I'm aware that he has changed. It has been difficult for him to realize his own countrymen would turn against him. I'm not surprised he is bitter. But he is still a great man, one of the best Fereldans.
Landsmeet. Do I bring up the slavery? She probably doesn't care. Regicide.
Kalen was a fool. He grew up a spoiled child in his ancestors' palace. He never knew what it was to be hunted, to starve. Maybe the Grey Wardens killed him, or maybe my lord let him die of his own foolishness. Either way, it may have saved Ferelden. You think war is simple, don't you, Warden? You only fight monsters. No one sheds a tear over the death of an ogre. Torture is an ugly business. But sometimes it's the only way to learn what your enemy intends. And it is much harder to tell who the enemy is when all of them look like you. Fine, you're right. What would you have me say, Warden? Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to. I wish I had died at Ostagar rather than live to see this moment. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
I'm gonna go with Edward Longshank's version of mercy.
Right.
A quick death.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days? I knew Marek. And if he had another son, he would have acknowledged it openly. In fact, none of us had heard of any other heirs to the throne until you arrived, Warden. I doubt that's accidental.
What? Sold elves? Explain this.
There is no saving the Alienage. Damage from the riots has yet to be repaired. There are bodies still rotting in their homes. It is not a place I would send my worst enemy. There is no chance of holding it if the Blight comes here. Despite what you may think, Warden, I have done my duty. Whatever my regrets may be for the elves, I have done what was needed for the good of Ferelden. Warden, Kalen was Marek's son. Had there been any chance of reaching him at Ostagar, I would have fought to my last breath to save him. But was I to sacrifice thousands of other lives when I saw that hope was gone? You Grey Wardens with your stories of valor. Stories of heroic single combat with archdemons. You made Kalen believe war was an easy matter. Of riding out in his new armor and collecting a victory that sat ripe and waiting for him. His death was only the beginning of your crimes here, Warden. What have you done with my daughter, Honora? You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kalen's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Honora. I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden. I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
Western Hills is with you, Loghain. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I'm with Loghain. Who else could defeat the Blight? Loghain, I'm with you.
This bodes ill for us all. The Landsmeet has spoken. Following these Grey Wardens has cost us our king. We must not allow it to cost us our country. I charge Eamon, Alistair, and this warden with treason. Someone escort my daughter back to her room. Take the traitors outside to await execution.
To arms! We will not be taken without a fight.
All right, it's time for Great Bear and Little Bear. And for some reason, you keep turning off combat magic.
Armed and dangerous. Ready for action.
Where's Little Bear? Alright, you're going after that mage, so Great Bear, you go after that mage. And I actually want you up here shooting at somebody else.
Weapons at the ready. It isn't going to be me.
Alistair's doing fine. She needs some more mana. Alright, did we kill one of the mages already? You need to get that other mage out of here then. Did he just kill Great Bear? No, he's just knocked him down. Okay.
Arms at each. Ready for action. Stay still.
In the Maker's name, stop! We will have order.
Agreed. Let there be no further bloodshed in the Landsmeet.
Alistair's right to the throne is challenged. His challenger's honor is in doubt. In the past, such disputes were settled by duel. Will the Landsmeet agree?
Yes, if it will avoid further bloodshed. But it must be fought according to tradition, by strength of arms only, in single combat until one party yields. Do you accept the terms?
I really think I want to be the one fighting Logan.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
What's Great Bear doing? Whoa! Why isn't Great Bear pushing through?
You're getting sloppy. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kalen, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died.
Yeah, it is basically a hockey fight with swords.
Wait, there is another option. Batean is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining. There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not. Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you. How can we simply forget that?
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
I will. I owe that to Duncan.
And besides that, you're using Merrick's blade, which... that's the blade of the king. Oh, I thought they were going to have her faint. That would have been fine.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
I already settled this.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
Plans change. Nothing could convince me to marry my father's murderer.
This is where I wake up, usually. Or everyone points and laughs because I have no clothes on.
Honora, the Landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Eamon, you know nothing of me.
What kind of something?
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
What do you want me to do exactly? Kill her? I can't do
That's
that.
a good idea.
I guess... put her in the tower for now. Lock her up. Maybe we can find somewhere to send her. Later.
Thank you, Alistair. You show me mercy that I would not have shown you.
Very well, then. Guards, take her away.
So if you side with Honora, she just has Alistair executed. That's nice.
Highness, would you address the Landsmeet?
Oh, that will be me, right? I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land. I was getting there. Anyway, the Blight, yes. I may be Merrick's son, but I am also a Grey Warden. I took an oath. I swore I would stand and fight the Darkspawn, no matter the cost to myself. I can't break that oath just to wear the crown. I have to go with my fellow warden to face the Blight. When the Blight is over, I'll come back and take up my duties, whatever they are, as king. Until then, I think Al-Eamon will have to be my regent.
Then I can do Merrick's memory no less honor than you do. I accept. And may the Maker bless your efforts against the Darkspawn.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together? Everyone, get ready to march! It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this Blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it! We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us.
No, hold on a second. I don't get to search Loghain's body and get that pimp in armor. That seems unfair.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king. Speechless. I'm furious. How could you do this to me? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I thought we were friends. You knew how I felt about this.
The lamb meat has spoken.
Anyway. Why?
And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it?
No, it really doesn't.
It always works out like that. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I?
You make them one decision at a time.
I expect that you'll be there to help me, right? Good. Then it's settled. Al-Eamon has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
Alistair did not approve. We got almost all the codex entries now. I got to level up again. Kind of. Okay. Well, that completes the city of Denerim. There are some side quests that I could do, that I might do, but I probably really won't. Not because they're not good quests, but mostly because the final battles is a string of battles that takes a little while. So, I'm going to thank everybody for coming out for the hour and a half we put in today. As I said, we're doing Thanksgiving today, being my daughter worked on Thanksgiving Day, so we're going to go enjoy some turkey and trimmings. I will be back next week with Dragon Age Origins, and we will stay until the end of the game or 4 hours. If it takes another week after that, so be it. Thank you all for coming out and enjoying my Saturday with me. I hope that you enjoyed the game as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. I hope you're all well. Take care of yourselves. Check in on friends and family. I'm Rob. Have a great weekend, guys.